Hello and welcome to this episode of Cosmic Crow Tarot, where today we're going to be working with the Zombie Tarot so that I can share a reading with you that I would do if we were face to face at, say, a festival or a party or something like that. I mean, I might read a little bit differently than other people, but this will give you an idea. And the difference that we'll have here is you're seeing it down like this, and I'll be the one drawing the cards and shuffling the deck, but if we were face to face, then I would simply let you shuffle the deck and you pick the three cards that we'll choose for the reading. So we're just going to have to trust that I will be picking the cards that are meant for you. And if you're watching this video, then this is entirely meant for you. If you're needing a reading, then you can think of it this way. This is a general reading for all of us. This is how I do my daily readings on social media and everything like that. I don't shuffle the cards like usually, like more normal people. I shuffle them just like this, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And I always have this little saying that I say as I shuffle the cards. And if we're doing this like face to face, I'm not going to do this. It's you that's going to be shuffling the deck, however you see fit. Don't bend my cards. I would greatly appreciate you not doing that. But carefully, just nice and easy like this. And I always want to begin my readings by saying, as always, I want to thank you for giving me a voice, because I would not have a voice without you. And so for that, I have to thank you, 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 thank you. When I do my daily readings, when I like to do face-to-face readings and stuff like that, it's general. I like to allow the cards to share what they want to share with us, not necessarily asking any specific questions, because everybody's different. Yeah, we all have very similar things, and that's what makes the tarot so easily able to adapt to different people. Is because we're very different, but at the same time we're exactly, like, not exactly the same, but we're very similar in our wants, our desires, and stuff like that. So if this reading resonates with you, whatever it might share, it's entirely meant for you. If it doesn't, then yeah, if you want, contact me and we can connect more with your energy, because crystals I have here just connect with the tarot themselves and the insight they want to share. Whereas, like, if it's personal, I have the ones connecting to your zodiac signs, your sun, moon, and rising is what I like to really focus on. Here, though, we have the clear quartz crystal that amplifies the energy of all the other crystals. Do more to your right, which connects very much with your intuition and stuff like that. Blue kyanite, honestly, I'm not like 100% sure what the qualities of the blue kyanite is. But when I first started reading the tarot, it's like, keep blue kyanite with your decks. It connects with you more, it connects with your intuition. And then there's sodalite or sodalite. I don't know which pronunciation is actually right, but you know me. I'm not great at pronunciations anyways. But he's pretty much just here, my little sodalite snake. I call him Sneaky Pete. He's here because he gives you confidence and a voice to speak. He helps with that throat chakra. And, well, the blue of the crystals right here, they connect with the throat chakra too. And my throat chakra, my throat chakra is a little bit, like, blocked. I'm kind of scared to, like, talk in front of people and stuff like that. But I'm getting better at it, so I'm really happy about that. Well, anyway, we have the cards here. They've all been shuffled. And you can see these cards are very easily, I think they're meant to be read only upright, because you can see the little zombie fortune teller there. If you turn it up like this, or upside down like this, he's upside down, so that means the cards are upside down too. And that's when I shuffled it, you could see it was the way it was. But for the sake of this reading, we're gonna, like, keep them upright and stuff like that. I mean, reversals, if they come up, I'll speak of them. But for the most part, let's hope there's mostly uprights, because honestly, they're a lot more positive. And when it comes to reversals, like, I don't know. It's more of like a mindset that you're blocking yourself more than like actual nature. You see there, I've shuffled the cards fairly well. I mean, I've only got this much space, so it's a little bit more difficult. And I'll pick three that I feel call to us. Again, if you were reading this for yourself, or like drawing the cards, you could pick the three cards that felt right to you. But for the sake of this reading, the fact that I'm doing it and you're not here with me, then I'm gonna have to do it myself. We will set the cards right over here and flip these three cards over. And here we have the Four of Cups, the Nine of Hazards, and the Emperor. Hazards in this deck are the Pentacle suit or the Coin suit, so it's a little bit different than like a regular deck, but it's easy to figure out. And what I do for like festival readings and face-to-face and stuff like that, it's a reading called the Present Future Advice Spread. A lot of times, like, we do the three card spreads, it's past, present, future, but like, your past, what's existed in it. So we don't really focus on that necessarily, but we have like the present here and the situation. and then the future, what the future might hold, and then the advice the universe has for you in order to achieve that future or avoid it, if it sucks. But for the present position, we have the Four of Cups, which is the card that I like to call the boredom card of the tarot, because you can kind of tell from this illustration, this is the zombie tarot, so zombies all around, and this guy has just like decided, hey, I'm gonna go with them. I'm going to marry one of them. She's gonna become my wife, and I'm not gonna let the stress of life get to me. I'm gonna just let it go. I'm bored with life already. If she bites me, she bites me, and then I can become a zombie too, and then the only focus I have is brains. So that's the energy I get with this particular illustration of the Four of Cups. But like I said, it is the card of boredom, being uninterested in what life has to offer you. A lot of times, like say the Rider-Waite Smith, we see like the character sitting beside a tree, and he's got his arms crossed and he's looking down at the ground, and he's got like three cups in front of him that just no longer have anything to interest him, no longer have anything for him to enjoy. So he's kind of just bored sitting there, and he doesn't even notice like the cup being offered to him from the hand from a cloud. So that relates it back to the Ace of Cups, saying like there's potential if you're willing to look for it and you're willing to stop focusing on what you don't have. Like the Ace of Cups suggests like ideas from your mind and like inspiration from around you can like fill your cup up with joy. Here, though, we have the man and the zombie wife. I assume that's his wife. She looks all happy and stuff. He's tired of life, and a lot of times we can get in those feelings too. We're just bored with everything that life has to offer. We've seen it all, done it all. That saying, been there, done that. That kind of like connects with the Four of Cups. But what I'd really like to point out, like the silver lining of this card, because no one likes to hear the word bored. Bored just means like I'm not enjoying myself. Life is boring. But we do have that four right there, and it relates to the four over here too of the Emperor, and it shows a strong foundation. So a lot of times when we're able to feel that boredom feeling, the silver lining of that is the fact that we are comfortable enough in our lives in order to feel bored. Yes, this is a dangerous situation. The wife here is a zombie. She could easily bite him, but he feels comfortable and safe around her that he can lay on her lap. He's got this house around him. He's got the safety of his home and stuff. So he feels comfortable enough to feel bored. So appearing in the present situation here, it kind of suggests that, life might not be all that enjoyable right now. There might not be a lot of things to interest us. But if we look at the silver lining here and like focus on what we have to be grateful and stuff like that, then we can see that the comfortability of our life opens us up to new opportunities and fresh ideas and stuff, because we feel safe enough and comfortable enough in our own skin to really embrace our power and find something that will fill our cups up with joy. When we're comfortable and safe, that's, maybe a message from our guides and the universe around us that it's time to step out of that comfort zone and really try something new. So we'll set that card aside and we'll move over to the Nine of Hazards, which, as I mentioned before, is the Nine of Pentacles. A card we like to see as the successful, a lot of times it shows the successful woman, but I like to call it the card of the successful individual. It says buy yourself something nice. If you're feeling bored and you need something to like fill you up with like happiness and joy, then maybe purchasing something that can do that for you could be the answer that this nine is talking about. But as it is in the position of the future, I feel it might be along the lines more of when we stop focusing on what we're not enjoying, what we're bored with, and like what life doesn't have to offer, and start focusing on what we want to achieve. Perhaps we can find success and then be able to buy the things that make life more enjoyable. As this is the nine of the suit of material happiness and financial success, it does relate to the Hermit of the Major Arcana. So, the guy sitting here on his zombie wife's lap thinking, oh, life's full of zombies anymore, I just don't want to deal with it. If he spent some time alone getting to know himself a little bit more, maybe he could find success and really find the belief in himself enough to go after his dreams and find this financial success he needs to buy all the things that make life more enjoyable. Because you can see here the characters inside of the store, inside of the grocery store, I think it is, yeah, it says Dead Mart there. So we'll say this is a grocery store. They don't even care that there's zombies out here. Like, she's looking at them, but she's just like almost looking down at them. Like, you don't deserve my time. You don't deserve my energy. I'm still going to focus on what I want to do. So if we're bored in our lives in the present because, there's nothing really interesting, then the Nine of Hazards says, maybe buy yourself something nice. In the future, believe that you can be more successful and that you can do stuff like that. and really appreciate yourself more, learning from where you've been and really taking the time to have that gratitude for all the things that you do have around you that once upon a time might have filled your cup up with happiness. Perhaps some of those material possessions around us, if we look around and it's like, okay, I don't really enjoy this anymore, but it's still a nice material object, perhaps somebody else could enjoy it, then maybe selling that to somebody else. Just an example, Facebook Marketplace is an absolutely fantastic place. It's like a huge yard sale that you can sell your stuff to other people. They can like meet you in the Walmart parking lot and you can like give it to them and you can make money from it to buy yourself something else nice. So moving from the present position of feeling bored, those things that no longer fill you with happiness and joy, that you just don't really interest you anymore, selling them might lead you to buying something else that really brings you joy. But like, just present to future here, not really focusing on what's no longer interesting you, but focusing on what you want to achieve and what you want to do moving forward can lead you to the success and wealth that we think of with the Nine of Hazards. And that brings us to the Emperor over here on the right, at the card of the strong foundation, and shows the strong foundation that we are, and the only member of the major arcana that has made an appearance for us. So it kind of like trumps over this Nine of Hazards and the Four of Cups, because it's the advice too of how we can achieve this Nine of Hazards or the Nine of Pentacles and find that success and wealth that it speaks of, and shows like the strong foundation that we are. I love how it connects too back to the Four of Cups, because like I said, even though we might be bored in our situations, underwhelmed about our situations and what life has to offer us, we still have that strong foundation of the four, and the Emperor connects with that four as well, because you can see maybe right here you have that little number four, because the Emperor is number four of the major arcana, and it's a strong a strong and important message that our guides want us to know, that we are the strong foundations that we seek, with the power to create the external strong foundations that we want for ourselves. So even if we're bored here in the present and we don't feel like we have anything to life has anything to offer us, or we don't have anything to offer life, the Nine of Hazards in the future position suggests that we definitely do. We just need to focus on the good and be appreciative of what we have, maybe selling what we have to get more stuff that we enjoy. And the Emperor in the advice says, all those things that make us comfortable, all those things like even internal and external that give us the strong foundation that we speak of, we are enough and we're capable of anything that we set our minds to. If you want to be the leader of your story and the emperor of your life, or the empress for that matter, you are the one creating it. You are the strong foundation that you seek, with the power to create the external foundation that you want for yourself. So despite the zombie here, this guy's just given up altogether. He doesn't even care that he's laying on a zombie's lap. These people are uninterested in the zombies that are coming there. Very, very much possible this guy could just, if there's glass here, he could break it and crawl through that window and attack that woman. But here, this guy's got all of his door like blocked with the wood and stuff blocking it. He's got his gun there. He's saving that kid behind him. The zombies cannot make it in this door, and it shows you are enough. You can change your situation for the better once you start seeing yourself as the strong foundation that you are. So the advice, and this advice works for any situation that you have, see yourself as the strong and capable person that you really are, and believe in yourself, heart, body, mind, and soul, all working together to create the strong foundation that you are. And when you have the confidence to go after your dreams and really change your story for the better, I keep having that talk about change and transformation. It's the 5th month of the year, so we'll say that's why I keep focusing on it. But there is, like I said with the reversals, it's a mindset, a change of mindset. And once you start seeing yourself as the strong foundation that you are, stop feeling bored with life and uninterested in it, and believe in your own worth, thinking that you're capable of the success that the Nine of Hazards talks about, buying yourself something nice in the material world, then the Emperor shows like you can become the emperor of your story, the leader of your story, and really have the strong foundation that not only makes you feel comfortable in life, but makes you want to wake up and greet the day as well. Now, that is a very simple present future advice spread. Like I said, that's how I do my festivals and stuff like that, how I want to do it. But you will pick the cards, you will decide what the reading is, the different positions and stuff like that. We'll go through it, we'll talk, you'll tell me what you want, what more you want to see and stuff like that. And one thing I always like to add at the end of the readings is the card at the bottom of the deck, because I feel like it's the overall energy of the reading. You know, it could show that. It can add more to the reading you might have not gotten before, and stuff like that. And we have the Three of Hazards as the bottom of the deck, and I'm going to set it right there in the center so you can see it. Three of Hazards relating to the Pentacle suit. Again, like I said, Pentacles, coins, hazards shows that. That's what it's called in this deck, at least. And you can see here, like, the families out there playing with the zombie. They've made one, like, a happy family with this, like, oh, he's not even really a zombie. He's a skeleton more than a zombie. And he's their pet dog. He has no legs, but that doesn't stop him from having fun. And this is the card of collaborating with others in order to achieve our financial goals. So with the zombie tarot, I'm getting that, like, fun and interesting reading here of, you know, the things that we don't enjoy, the zombies and stuff. They might have potential to, like, help us do something. When I think of, like, zombies in everyday life, it's not necessarily like the brains, I want to eat brains, that kind of thing, but more the people that just, like, go through their daily lives and they just don't seem interested or enthusiastic about anything. Now, if we are able to look past, I got those right there. Yeah, there it is. Okay, if we look past the feeling of bored, really see ourselves as the strong foundation that we are with the Emperor and the Four of Cups here, and find the success right here, then we can inspire others to do the same. And at the same time, if you're thinking like, I need inspiration, then the Three of Hazards suggests that other people can be the inspiration you need as well. So don't think that your life is over just because you've, like, lost interest in what you have. You are the one creating the strong foundation that you want for yourself. Collaborate with others, enjoy yourselves, like, be inspired by the ones around you, and perhaps gain advice from other people to see what you can do to make life more fun and enjoyable. We are the ones creating our destinies. The future is not written. If you want to achieve this future of the Nine of Hazards or the Nine of Pentacles, then you must take control of your life and, like, do it yourself. Get inspired by the world. Appreciate that strong foundation that you are and the strong foundation that you have around you. And make your life what you want it to be. Life doesn't have to be boring and uninteresting. You have the power to change that. And before we complete this reading, which that's the main reading, there's one final thing that I like to share. I'm going to set these aside. That I like to share in readings. I do it on social media a lot. You'll see it in my, like, pictures. And for the month of May, I'm participating in a challenge on Instagram that's called Amazing23. So you'll see my hands like this, doing this in videos, because this is simply, it's 2 dice. That's it. It's just 2 simple dice. I do not do dice divination like they say in books and stuff. I do it differently. I connect it to the tarot. So, like, the different numbers and stuff, I'll connect it to the cards that relate to that. But we'll rub them like this, and we'll add them to the reading, because that's what I like to do. If you see me in a festival, I'll hand you my dice, and you can do the same thing. Roll them softly so they don't go flying off the table. There we have them. 3 and 4 make 7. So we have the Empress right here and the Emperor, reminding us that it's our creative energy and our creative abilities in order to create the external strong foundations that we want. On that 3 and 4, they combine to make 7, the number of the Chariot. So there's that strong message that we are the ones that are creating the lives. There's going to be obstacles along the way. This is the year of the Chariot, so that connects back to it. That is to it as well. 2023, you know, 2 plus 2 equals 4 plus 3. There we have that same number right here. Shows the obstacles that we face, they make us stronger than we were before. They give us the ability and the confidence to find that success and wealth of the 8 that follows the 7. So whatever you want to create, whatever would fill you with joy and make you, like, really enjoy the life you live and not feel bored and uninterested, believe in yourself enough, see yourself as the strong foundation that you are, and get behind the wheel of your personal chariot, mentally or physically. You know, you can get behind the wheel of your car, drive yourself to something that you really enjoy, something that really fills you with happiness and stuff. Change your life for the better, because you are the one controlling it. You are the charioteer. Yeah, that's the right word. You are the charioteer of your story. You are the one capable of creating the life that you truly love and enjoy. So you are the creator of your destiny, the strong foundation that you seek, with the power to get behind the wheel and change your life for the better. I truly hope that you enjoyed this reading. If you want a more personal one with this Zombie Tarot or any deck in my collection, then feel free to comment on this video. Send me a message on any of my socials. I'll leave the links to all the descriptions below. I'll leave a link down there too of where you can purchase this deck if you like it and you want to add it to your own collection. You know, it's a fun, whimsical deck. It's really cute. I really like it. If you happen to be near Weston, West Virginia, at the time of this video going up, It goes up about midnight, but May 6, 2023, from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., I will be at the Lewis County Park doing readings. We can have this deck with us. I'll have a few decks you can choose from. But I just want to give you an idea of like how I do my daily, or how I do my readings, like festival readings and face to face. You know, it's you are side to side me, side across from me, not side to side, across from me, seeing the cards as I do. We can have a conversation. You know, I just want to connect with you. You're the one creating the life that you want. It's not me. If you want to take the messages to heart, remember that you are the one creating it. Your life is what you choose to make of it. Don't feel bored. Don't let boredom get you back. You are the strong foundation you seek with the power to create the life that you want. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you again in the next one.